Okay, in this video we are going to show you how to create a function for an image for a vase using Desmos and Excel. So here you have Desmos, so just a regular calculator. Here where it says the plus sign, you can click on that, and then there's an option for image. So once you have the image, it does have to be a JPEG. Notice here's my vase, there it is, it's a JPEG. So I'm able to import that. All I have to do is press open and it'll do so. So there it is, open. And now it's set. To move the vase, you click on this middle one. This middle one allows you to move it. These on the corner allow you to stretch it, and it keeps the aspect ratio. So you want to use the corners, not the other ones. But then of course we need to twist it. So here where it says angle, I can put pi over 2 for a 90-degree rotation to the left, or 3 pi over 2 if I wanted to rotate to the right, or 3 pi over 2 all the way around to the left. It's a rotation, of course. And so I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. Now, if you remember from the first time we did this, I believe that the rim here was 2.5, and it was about 10 inches big. So there's 2. There's about 2.5. Close to 2.5 anyway. So that's the width, about 2.5. I'm going to try to center this over here. I think that's right. It's a little bit smaller than I expected, actually. Because it's supposed to be close to 10 if you remember. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's say the vase is about that big. I mean, we're approximating here, so you can make it as big as you want, try to get the dimensions that you need. So that does look like it's a little bit over 10. I'm going to put it right here, and then I'm going to create some points that are going to be along this vase. And so one way to do this, and this is how I'm gathering data to create the function. So I'm going to go again to the plus sign, and this time I'm going to insert table. I'm going to click the purple for a long period of time until it shows me the colors, and I'm going to choose orange so we can see, or maybe red, so you can see this better. And so at the coordinate 0, 0, so I want a point 0, and I'm going to try 0, 2. Now notice that 0, 2 is up here, it's a little bit too big, so I need to bring it down so that it hits here. That looks about 1.75, so let's try 1.75. Still not enough. Let's try 1.5. That looks better. All right, so there's 0, 1.5. Then on the next one, I'm going to go by 0.5s. 0.5, 1.6. You see, that's too low now. Too low. So I want to get it to the edge a little bit. And it depends on your approximation skills and what you want to do. But I'm going to continue doing this until I can finally get the picture that I want. So here's one, and then the next one would be maybe about 2. There you go. All right, and then maybe 1.5, and then 2.2. Yeah, 2.2 seems to work. And then maybe 2, and then 2.3, maybe 4, maybe 4 or 5. There you go. And so you continue going like this till you have enough. Data points. Now I did this earlier today, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got earlier. I called it vase. Let's go ahead and open this one. And so here's my table with a bunch of values. Here's my picture. There are all the values. And of course, we want to write this in Excel. So the next thing you do is you just go to Excel bit by bit, X, Y, and you just type in that data, 0.5, 0, 1.6. I think I did this too, and I just erased it. So let me see if I can get it back. There we go. So all the data that you see here on the left, had already typed it in here at one point. And so now that we have that data, now you can go ahead and highlight the data. Go on Insert. Now remember, all of you have free access to Microsoft 365, so you can use Word. I don't know how to do this on Google yet, so I'm sorry about that. Okay. And then go to Insert, and then go to the charts. Here, I like the scatter plot. This first scatter plot's my favorite. Put that one in there. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that we can see the equation later on. But you don't have to make this bigger. This is just me. But what you have to do is click on the points. And if you click on the points, then you'll get this, option here on the left, Add Chart Element. And notice down here it says Trend Line. I always go to More Trend Line Options. And then I always choose polynomial. Those are the easiest ones. And then the order is the degree of the polynomial. So that's like a square a cubic, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth. I think 6 is the highest. But a fourth, if you notice, was good enough. And you don't want to go further than you have to. So fourth, maybe, okay, maybe I want a fifth. Okay, fifth is better. And so then here on the bottom, it says display equation and chart. So there's your equation. Now, it's hard to see, so I'm going to highlight all of it, go to home, and make sure that this is like 20 or something. So now we can all see what the equation looks like. And then you can go ahead and type it in if you like. But normally what I do is I try to use copy and paste as much as possible. So I'm copying. I'm going to write y equals, and I'm going to copy. It doesn't know what I'm talking about. Well, kind of knows, but it doesn't know. But the reason is that it didn't do the powers. So notice it has x4, x5. So what I do is I just do to the power of 5, to the power of 4, to the power of 3, and to the power of 2. And notice that it fits the data pretty clean. Oh, actually, it doesn't fit it as nicely as I wanted to. I wonder why not. Did I copy something wrong? I can't see the full equation. Okay, here we go. It looks correct. It just looks, it hits all the previous points fine, but I'm wondering if I copied down the wrong points at the end. No, it hits them perfectly here, and for some reason here it didn't quite reach it. I'm not sure what's going on. Usually it does this really nicely. And what I was going to say is that if you then just go from 0 is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 7, it should hit it pretty nice. But obviously it's off by a little bit. The computers can be off. You know, computers aren't perfect. Let's see what would happen if I add. Earlier today I did a power of 4, and the power of 4 was perfect. Let me try the power of 4. Let's try this one. I'm a little embarrassed. It worked earlier today, and now I'm like, what happened? All right, that one fit really nice. As you can see, that one is a much better fit here on the graph, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. But you can remove the vase and see that there's the function that goes to the points. You can put the vase back. But now this function is the function you can use to find the volume by spinning it around. So this is one of the ways you can use Desmos and Excel to find the functions that you may need to be able to find the volumes. Of course, we're missing the other piece, but I thought if I showed you one, you could figure out the rest on your own. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helps.